Think about last Christmas. Really think about it. Where were you? Who was there? What did you eat? Now think about the Christmas before that and the one before that. They're blurring together, aren't they? You can't quite place which memory belongs to which year. And here's the part that should unsettle you. You are living your life right now, this moment, today. And in 10 years, you won't remember it either. It will be gone, dissolved into the blur. Here's what nobody tells you. Time doesn't actually speed up as you get older, but your experience of it does. And the reason why reveals something deeply uncomfortable about how you're spending the only life you have. In 1975, a psychologist named Robert Ornstein published a study that changed how scientists think about time perception. His finding was simple, brutal actually. Your brain does not measure time like a clock. It measures time like a hard drive. The more new information you process, the longer a period of time feels in memory. The less new information you process, the shorter it feels. Think about the last time you drove somewhere completely new. The drive out felt long. Every turn was unfamiliar. Every landmark was worth noticing. Your brain was working. Now think about the drive home. Same road, same distance. It felt like half the time because it was the same information. Your brain filed it under already seen this and stopped recording. This is called the oddball effect. Novelty stretches time. Repetition collapses it. That's why summers felt endless when you were a child. Not because they were longer, because they were full. Now, count how many genuinely new experiences you had last week. Take your time. Every year of your life is a smaller fraction of everything you've lived. When you were 2 years old, 1 year was literally half your entire existence. It felt enormous because it was enormous. When you are 40, 1 year is 1/40th of your life. It barely registers. A researcher named Adrian Bejan at Duke University found that the slowdown isn't just psychological, it's physical. As we age, the neural pathways in our brain degrade. Images move from our eyes to our mind more slowly. We process fewer mental images per second than we did as children. A 50-year-old genuinely experiences time passing roughly twice as fast as a 10-year-old. Not feels like. Experiences, the clock on the wall is lying to you, but here's the part almost nobody talks about. The biggest thief of your time isn't age, it's routine. People who reported highly routine lives, same schedule, same places, same people, perceive time as passing significantly faster. Routine isn't comfort. Routine is a black hole. A year of routine can leave behind fewer distinct memories than a single week of travel. Think about the last really long, full year of your life. The year where you moved somewhere, or started something new, or lost someone, or fell in love. It felt long, didn't it? Not in a bad way. Long in the way that mattered. Now, think about the last year that disappeared. You know the one. The year you blinked and it was December again. What was different about it? Almost nothing. That's exactly the point. The experiences that feel hardest in the moment are the ones that feel richest in memory. The difficult hike, the uncomfortable move to a new city, the job that scared you. In the moment, you wanted it to be over. In memory, it stretches out wide and full. And the experiences designed purely for comfort, the nights on the couch, the same restaurants, the safe routines, they feel good in the moment and they vanish completely. Your brain is wired to remember the difficult, the dangerous, the new. Easy things leave almost no trace. So here is what the science is actually telling you. You cannot slow time down, but you can fill it. Every genuinely new experience, a new place, a new conversation, a new discomfort you walk toward instead of away from, your brain records it. It makes the year feel like a year. A life that feels long in memory is not a life without pain. It is a life without repetition. You're living right now, this week, today, this moment, and your brain is making a decision about whether to record it or skip it. The clock doesn't speed up. You just stop giving it anything worth counting.